This is a brutal one.
I'm your Idaho Backroads neighborhood reporter Steve Dent, and we look into the roadless rule the Trump administration is proposing to rescind, as the public has through Friday to voice their opinion. First off, this decision will not currently affect Idaho because the Gem State has its own roadless rule put into effect by Jim Rich when he served as governor in 2008. To give you an idea of a roadless area, I hiked to the top of Sunrise Peak in the Gifford-Pinchot National Forest in Washington State. The roadless rule aims to preserve wild, undeveloped lands for the sake of wildlife and the ecosystem. The Sierra Club in Idaho worries about impacts to roadless areas if the rule gets removed.
It opens those up to development by logging companies, mining companies, and others. And we know that for the sake of the environment, for the sake of all of us who love and appreciate and recreate, that we need to protect rules like that protect our forests.
The roadless rule got put into place in 2001 and includes around 45 million acres, with about a third of those being in Alaska. The rule wouldn't apply to established wilderness areas like the Frank Church or national recreation areas like the Sawtooth. The head of the Forest Service has gone on record saying not managing roadless areas hasn't worked, especially when it comes to wildfires, saying firefighters face a tougher challenge without established roads, and it hasn't allowed preventative measures like prescribed burning and logging.
Just hasn't worked like they wanted it to work, and that's because we just can't get in there and manage the forest. A healthy forest is a beautiful thing, I tell everybody, and that's one thing we can all agree on. And the people who keep our forests healthy are our loggers.
Cleet Edmondson is the executive director of the Associated Logging Contractors of Idaho, and he says the roadless rule has hurt the logging industry. Cleet welcomes the change from the Trump administration so his crews can remove dead, diseased, and dying trees.
People don't understand loggers enjoy the woods too. We do a good thing, and we're proud of what we do.
Idaho features 9 million acres of roadless areas in the National Forest, and the Friends of the Clearwater look out for one of the largest in Idaho. Kyron Kunkel worries that if the roadless rule gets rescinded at the federal level, Idaho legislators could do the same at the state level.
The more of this that gets broken down, the more pressure there is to break things down more. And so we need to stand up and speak out for securing conservation. People that are concerned about water, people that are concerned about climate, it affects all of us.
The public has until midnight on Friday to submit their thoughts to the Forest Service. I'll have a link on this story on our website if you want to voice your opinion. I'm your Idaho Backroads neighborhood reporter Steve Dent for Idaho News 6.